The Wisconsin Department of Transportation, or WSDOT, is performing a study of the I-94 east-west corridor in Milwaukee County. The corridor stretches about 3 miles from 70th Street to 25th Street in Milwaukee. It includes the Stadium Interchange, or US 41, between State Street and Canal Street. This freeway was built in the early 1960s, and WSDOT has performed numerous repair projects over the years. The freeway design is outdated, crash rates are relatively high, and the pavement and structures are in need of replacement. Now is the time to plan the future of this important freeway. Past studies looked at various options for this freeway segment, including transit and rail improvements, as well as expansion. This new 2-year study will conduct a full and open public involvement process. Your input is needed to help WSDOT's team identify transportation improvements while striving to balance community interests and environmental challenges. The study is aggressive in terms of its scope and schedule. The team will solicit input from residents, businesses, workers, and commuters who live near I-94 and use it regularly. WSDOT will work with utility and railroad partners, along with the municipalities served by the freeway. Many options will be evaluated, and a thorough environmental review will take place. The team will investigate 3 main options: replacing the interchanges and freeways as they exist today, conducting safety improvements in some spot locations, and redesigning to current design standards, an option that will not preclude building additional lanes. The department's goal is to remain within the corridor's existing footprint to the extent possible. Ideas from the community will help shape the range of alternatives developed as part of this study. The study presents many unique challenges. There are cemeteries, neighborhoods, river crossings, wetlands, historic structures, and tightly spaced interchanges that are all within this 3-mile segment. The study began in mid-2012. The team will spend 2 years working on the environmental and engineering study. Final design and coordination will take place between 2014 and 2018. The earliest construction could begin is 2019 based on receiving the necessary funding and approvals. The Wisconsin DOT is reaching out to a number of stakeholders to foster open and honest communications. The study process will provide many opportunities for input in a variety of settings. The environmental study will look to answer questions in several areas, including: why is the project needed? What is the range of options considered to address purpose and need elements? What is the affected environment? What natural, socio-economic, and other resources are present in the corridor? What are the potential environmental impacts? Finally, the study will address public comments and coordination, such as how, when, and where did WSDOT engage the public, review agencies, and other stakeholders as the study was conducted. Because this segment of freeway was open to traffic in the early 1960s, there is an aging infrastructure, including bridges and pavements. The study will evaluate ramps and underpasses originally built as part of a freeway-to-freeway interchange design. Current traffic volume along the corridor is about 160,000 vehicles per day. Over the next 30 years, traffic volume is expected to grow to about 200,000 vehicles per day. Between 2005 and 2009, there were over 2,000 crashes along the project corridor, an average of more than 1 per day. Several factors contribute to the crash problems, including congestion due to high traffic volumes and traffic conflicts, including weaving, narrow shoulders, obsolete design, and limited visibility. I-94 is a vital link in Wisconsin's overall transportation system. The interests of residents, businesses, commercial traffic, and event traffic will all be considered during the planning, design, and construction phases. The study team will work closely with the City of Milwaukee, the Milwaukee Metropolitan Association of Commerce, and other groups to enhance economic development in the corridor. The challenges include an aggressive study schedule to address deteriorating pavements and bridges, sensitive land issues adjacent to the existing freeway, high traffic volumes and crash rates, and tightly spaced interchanges that can create difficult maneuvers for motorists. Over the next few months, the study team will compile and analyze input gathered from community workshops and develop broader corridor options to be presented at the next large public meeting expected to occur in December of 2012. On behalf of the Wisconsin DOT, thank you for your interest in learning more about the I-94 East-West Corridor Study. For more information and updates, be sure to check the Wisconsin DOT website.